Good morning, everyone. What's up and welcome back. If you're new here, I'm Liz, and today I have a kind of get it all done with me, but basically a winter reset with me, if that makes sense, or just to clean with me. So if you're new here, hey, I'm Liz. I'm a full-time working mom outside of the home, and I have two children. Me and my husband reside in New Hampshire or New England, and we're an apartment living family for the time being. So if that piques your interest, I highly suggest you subscribe, turn your post notifications on to all. That way you know whenever I upload. Right now I'm starting in the kitchen. I will be meal prepping food for my husband. You're going to see it in a little bit, but I'm just going to be taking care of some of the dishes that are on the counter, and then we are going to get into some cooking motivation. There is quite a bunch of it in this video, but I hope that piques your interest in any way. Also, if you're new here, I show lifestyle content. I am a mom, I work full-time, and I show real-life struggles. And this is not filmed just on one day, just so you're aware. You're going to see a clip in the middle of the video where I just don't feel good, and I still don't feel good, but you know what? Moms still show up because we don't get a day off, unfortunately, and that's what I'm doing basically in the entirety of this video. Is I do not feel good. I have a fever, and I'm still showing up for my kids and my husband because that's what I have to do.
Inside my own head, I keep on hoping somehow we can make this all right. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around. Drowning our fights and whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you.
And yes, I also know that this is out of focus. For some reason, the autofocus or the tracking thing was set on my camera, and I figured it out after I stopped filming some of these clips, and I was like, why is this on? And I think I clicked or like turned one of the dials, and that's what set it off.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting.
It is almost time for new drip pans for my stove. I've been cleaning these, but my husband likes to let things overboil and it just gets gross. So there is like scorch marks on the underneath from things boiling over, and he knows. And I would really love to have a gas stove when we move. I would love it. If we have another electric one, that's fine, but I would prefer it to not be one that have these burners. If it's just a flat top like what my sister has, that would be perfect. But as long as I'm able to cook whenever we move in the future, I will be more than happy. So I'm just prepping everything for getting my husband's food ready, and it is scrambled hamburger with some potatoes O'Brien and mushrooms with Swiss cheese. It sounds really weird, but he is trying to cut more fat and build more muscle at the gym. Me and him had gastric bypass between 2021 and 2022, so we've been really proactive of maintaining the weight loss and keeping it off and staying at the weight, at a healthy weight, not overdoing it with certain things. He has a better time at reintroducing regular food into his diet. I just don't like regular food anymore. It sounds really bad, but I would prefer options that are filled with protein. Like if I could drink 3 protein shakes a day for my meals, I would. He would probably yell at me for it, but regular food, even when I cook it, doesn't sound appetizing, which sounds really counterproductive, but I still don't feel hunger. I just don't crave food like I did before, and I think I just internally and mentally shut something off in my brain that I don't know how to reignite, if that makes any sense. So I just chopped up some mushrooms, and I put both packages of ground beef in there. One is a 96 and one's a 93. We also have to have very high cut meat. We can't have anything with fat in it because it sits too hard on our pouches and it will make us sick. It sounds really weird. Right here, I'm just prepping some produce that was in the fridge. Unfortunately, the tomatoes that are in that container that's closest to the camera. They were all bad and I didn't realize it, so I will be throwing those away, but I'm going to be prepping veggies for tonight's dinner, which is taco salads, they were pretty good. Like, ground beef is fine, but like, it smelled good, I should say that. It did taste good. It filled me up super fast, which it always does, which is a constant that I deal with, but it, yeah, it was good, it was nutritious, and it was something good for my kids to enjoy.
Lips are worth more than gold. We don't fit in here 'cause we're too broke. Thank God I found you there in the smoke. All I wanted was a little affection. They only care for their own reflection. I tried to blend in, but I can't fake it. I don't wanna be someone else. Honey, all the lies she says so sweet. She stays so hard sleep. Don't believe a thing they say. So tired of the games. It's not real, it's just pretend. Honey, all the lies she says so sweet.
All right, so these are almost done, or the scrambled hamburger and the potatoes are almost done. So you see there's a scale with a bowl on the counter next to the Dutch oven. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna transfer the mix into that bowl, and I'm going to divvy it out per container. And it's a certain amount of grams in each bowl. That's basically what he asked for. And I'm weighing out the entirety of it, dividing it by 4, and then putting them in the containers. And then to finish it off, putting some Swiss cheese on top, just a slice of it. And this is what my husband brought for lunch for work Friday through Sunday, because he does work weekends. I work Monday through Thursday, just to offset anything with the kids, and it just works out really well for us.
I'm kinda new with apologies.
So now that I'm done with these, I will be putting them in the fridge, and we are going to hop into the living room after these clips. And I will tell you, I did use my carpet cleaner, my Dirt Devil carpet cleaner, or I don't know, it's something. It's a carpet cleaner. It worked awesome. I've never used one before, and I think I did pretty good. I got up some serious stains that have been in the carpets for like 8 years. And I was thoroughly disgusted with the color of the water that came out. So I'm not showing any of that on camera because I wanted to try it out before videoing it for you guys, because a lot of people tend to think that I can fake liking something before trying it out, even though you can tell that they've never used it before when they try it out on camera or film it. But I'm just simply vacuuming the living room and just taking care of, you know, just getting that smell out of the carpets, the pet smell. And it just, since vacuuming and doing the deep clean of that carpet, the carpet feels so much better, if that makes any sense.
Hoping you wouldn't change me. You got the same old flaws, be my referee. I will be alright, never cut it right, but somehow you make me change, like I'm better off with
So the vacuum I'm using right here, my husband bought me from Best Buy. I don't remember what it is. I think it's a pet something. I don't know. It's great. It's nice. And then the other one I got off of Amazon on a really good deal. Instead of like $3 something, I only paid like $2.25 for it. And so far, after one use, it's a pretty good investment for myself. I will say though, I will not have carpets when we move. If there's carpets in whatever home we buy, I will be tearing them out, because I will not. Area rugs are fine with LVP or luxury vinyl planking and wood floors, but I will not have rooms with carpet like this, because it's not, I don't like them. I don't like the way they feel, unless it's like a super plush carpet. And having cats, especially one with very long hair and the other one with short, and potentially a dog, it's not a good play in the future.
I look like a full hot mess. I feel like a full hot mess because Mama does not feel good. You can probably hear it in my voice. I've been sneezing. I've not been coughing yet, but I've been sneezing and I do not feel good. So, Mom's life is never done. So I have to head to the store. I need to get Drano because our bathroom sink is clogged again. It's a never-ending cycle, and I refuse to ask our maintenance guys to come unclog it because you know what? I am capable of doing so myself. It's just like the light bulbs in the kitchen. They tell us not to do it, and I do it anyway. Because they can do it for free, or it costs us money, whatever, besides the point. So, right now I have trash I need to take out that's in the trunk. So I'm going to take care of that, and then I'm just going to head to Target. I do have a Walmart pickup order scheduled for today between 1 and 2, and then I also have to go pick up my niece from work and bring her home. So, unfortunately, even though I don't feel good, I still have a busy day of errands. But I've cleaned sheets on my bed now. I have a sink full of dishes, and it's snowing. Woo. But, alright, let me take care of this trash. Alright, trash taken care of. I kind of moved around. Whoa. Kind of moved around the trunk a little bit. Sorry, my thing for my pop socket, the pop socket I have, which is brand new, my husband got for me for Christmas. It doesn't like the big stand that I have. It doesn't actually like the little one either. I feel like it likes it better like this, but I talk to you guys like this, so it kind of sucks. Yeah, so we're gonna try it, maybe. I love it. It works really nice. It's a magnetic one. It's Harry Potter, but yes, I took care of all the trash. Now we're headed to the store. Did I tell you I feel like crap?
Alright, so after the store, and I also put the Drano in the bathroom sink drain. I am taking care of the sheets and blankets that have been sitting in front of my closet because I forgot to put them away. And this is a storage bag that ends up going underneath my daughter's bed. And then I have another one that I'll be putting sheets and curtains into that go underneath our bed, which is the one to the right. This is something that helps with storage space because we only have 3 closets in the entire apartment, one in the hall and then one in our bedroom, one in the girls' room. I would love to have more storage. As you can tell from our closet in our bedroom, that there's stuff all over it, everywhere. Like certain holidays and stuff, it's hard to find places to stick stuff because you want to make sure that things are away, you know what I mean? And we have a storage unit for all of our like seasonal decor. But it will be so nice in the future to have like an actual linen closet and an actual like, what do you call it? Like a utility closet with all my cleaning supplies and my vacuums and my brooms and my mops, you know what I mean? Something like that. And then I can have my own closet and he can have his own closet. It will be so nice. So you don't have to share spaces with them. And I would love to do built-ins in our closets. I don't even care if there's louver doors on it. That's like a future plan video that I have for when we move, is making built-ins in a closet for myself and for my husband and for the girls, for their rooms, because they will have their own rooms, just to maximize storage space, because my husband has a lot of clothes, like a lot of clothes. He needs space to put his shoes, and he just has a lot of clothes. He's a very high maintenance man when it comes to his stuff. He likes to have nice stuff, and that's totally fine. And I do have a good amount of nice stuff, and the girls, they're girls. They acquire a lot of things, so they need space for them. And we kind of are like busting at the seams, but not really at the same time, because I've tried to put them away as nice as I can.
I think I might lose it. Now you're calling again, sugarcoat everything, but it doesn't make it sweeter. We wake up in my bed, I forget what you did, but it
So that Glade spray I bought in the fall, and it smells really good. It's like Twilight Woods or something like that. It's that perfect like woodsy smell that I like to spray in our bedroom. I also have the, it's Casa Luna, I forget what the scent is, but it smells really good too. I have it in a reed diffuser that's above my end table lamp, and then I have the actual like spray that's on my dresser. Now that I'm done with making the bed, I'm going to hop back into the kitchen because I'm going to prep dinner. So this is called swamp potatoes. No, I'm not kidding. My husband loved it. Grace was like, meh, she liked the potatoes. Faith didn't eat this because I knew she wasn't going to. If you have a picky eater for a child, you can kind of gauge as to what your child is going to eat, and she definitely is not going to eat this. So this has Cajun sausage, mini potatoes, onions, green beans, cream of mushroom soup, and Cajun seasoning. Oh, and a stick of butter. So you cook this on low for 4 hours, and it's kind of like a soup, but not really. The video I watched 2 different videos. One of them, the lady served it over rice, but that would be too carb heavy for us. So the other one, she just had it with biscuits, and it worked out pretty well for her and her husband, and they ate the whole thing. This feeds like 6 people, so just keep that in mind. I just chose the Hillshire Farms Cajun andouille sausage, and that's what I cut up. That's what that package is right there. And you could use any type of sausage if you want, just depending on the Cajun seasoning. I used Black Magic Cajun seasoning that my husband got. It's a blackening seasoning, but it added to the flavor of the sausage because I wanted that flavor from the sausage to kind of flavor the entire dish, and it worked out really well. All right, and this other crock pot is for prepping today's dinner. As you're watching this video, I'm making pulled pork. I make pulled pork very often, and it's something that my husband really likes, and so does my oldest. My youngest does not eat it, but I'm making homemade mac and cheese. Don't worry, I will be making a video about it, how to make this mac and cheese as a cooking video for you guys. That'll be up later this week, probably on Friday. Super simple. I am adding different cheeses to it because my husband likes different cheeses, but you literally only need three ingredients. That's it for this mac and cheese. And I am going to be baking it and putting breadcrumbs on top just to make it a little more bougie, but it's really good, just so you know. I also wanted to prep that the day before because if I didn't wake up on time, it will take me quite a bit in order to prep it before setting the crock pot on, because you cook that pork butt, yeah, that's what it is, pork butt with a bone in it. You cook that for 8 hours on low, or 8 to 10 hours, and I started it at 7 this morning. So it's gonna be in there for a while, and it should be done max around 5, with being like shredding and stuff like that. That gives it the 10-hour mark, but 8 hours is 3. So I should be able to just pull the bone straight out of it, and then I'll show you when I'm doing the other cooking video, basically, or just my next cleaning video, because that's probably what's going to happen today. As you're seeing this video, I'm going to be filming another one. You know, it never ends. Mom life never ends. So I'm just adding the final touches to this crock pot meal. Did I say it has green beans in it? It does. You can use canned green beans, or you can use fresh ones. Sorry, my cats are irritating each other down there. If you hear them fighting, that's what that is. But this is a hit in our house. I definitely would probably make this for like a family function, just to gauge how everybody else would like it. But so far it was pretty good. I'm happy that we tried it.
But I wanna stay here. Can we just stay here? Maybe just one more drink. I can't.
I did add some jarred minced garlic on top just to give it a little extra zhuzh. I love the way that garlic tastes. Growing up in a household that my mom used seasonings, just not a lot of them. I love you, Mom, but your cooking's kind of bland, and I think you know it. If you're watching this, I'm sorry, but I really like seasoning. I do have a tendency to over season things, but that's completely fine. Here, I am putting the seasonings on my pulled pork, or on my pork in my crock pot, and I'm just using onion powder, garlic powder, paprika, cumin, and thyme. Thyme is your magic in this, because once you start it the next morning, you have to add Coke Zero to it. It kind of doesn't make any sense, but it does, because the caramelization of the Coke Zero adds to the pork and the onions. So here I'm just cleaning up after myself, and then we are going to get into our next portion of this video.
I can be a fucking mess, but you somehow like me for me.
I do have some coffee grounds that I need to take care of and just put them where they go. I'm prepping the coffee pot for tomorrow morning, or this morning as you're watching, and just a nice pot of decaf coffee in the morning. I like to do this while I am editing. Sunday is my heavy editing day, or just get it all done day for YouTube and for TikTok, and if I put stuff on Instagram or even Facebook sometimes. But I like to make sure that I get a lot of things done on Sundays, because that's my obviously like my real Sunday, because I go back to work tomorrow, and today's my husband's Friday, so he'll be home tomorrow. Does that make sense? If you don't work opposite schedules of your spouse, then you won't understand, but it works really well for us. So here I am in the bathroom. I'm going to be taking care of underneath the sink. This has been irritating me. I need to go through that organizer on the left in the future. You'll see it in a future video. I have plans for deep cleaning and decluttering and all that, because there's a lot of stuff in there that's probably expired that I need to get rid of, and I'm just delaying the inevitable because I am. And yeah. I did do a Walmart grocery pickup on this day, and we needed toilet paper, hence why I put all the toilet paper away. And I'm just re-putting things underneath the bathroom sink. I also now realize that I don't need any more hand soaps for my bathroom, so if I try, please yell at me in a comment, or I'll just have my husband yell at me, or my sister, you know what I mean. And I don't need any more bathroom cleaning products, probably just some wipes, because I use those very proactively. And I don't need shampoo and conditioner. I bought a new set yesterday, and it's a brand that I really like, which is Solitaire. But I forgot that I have Garnier Fructis underneath the vanity. So if the girls run out, they can use that. And then they also have the raw sugar kids shampoo and conditioner combo underneath there as well. Also, I am wearing a brand new pair of overalls that I got from Amazon, and they are so comfy. I feel like a crunchy mom, but they feel like PJs. Like, now I understand why women that were postpartum wore these. I wish I had these when I was postpartum with both girls, because they would have made my life so much easier. It's fantastic. Like, it's just flowy, and it's just so comfy, and I'm just so happy. I think I'm going to order another pair in green. But I bought these specifically for the summer. You can get short versions of them too, but I thoroughly enjoyed these. I actually fell asleep with them on last night, because I fell asleep on the couch. I don't normally do that, but this is like 2 nights in a row where I've fallen asleep on the couch accidentally while I was washing something. And yeah, that's just how comfortable I was. So here, I'm just doing the normal. I'm taking care of the toilet and just cleaning it using the Soft Scrub Duo squares. I'm just going to throw both in the tank just to make my life easier. And yeah, I'm just going to clean the toilet, clean this around, and then we're going to move on to the vanity and the mirror.
It will kill me
Also, how do you like the new angle? This is on top of my shelf in the bathroom over the toilet. I gotta figure out too where this shelf is gonna go once we move, if we don't have depending on what bathroom we want it in. Like, I would love to have this in my husband's bathroom because I love all the black. I might just get another one and put it in the girls' bathroom and the shared bathroom because they have a lot of like skincare and stuff like that. And as they age, it'll work well with, you know, just all the girl stuff. So I wanted to give you guys a different angle for this, but this is going to culminate the video for today, especially with cleaning the mirror. I hope you guys enjoyed today's get it all done, winter reset, cleaning, motivation, all that jazz. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye everybody.
I'm not sure you realize what you are giving up. When did you fall right out?